by Sprint.
The weekend is finally upon us, and on this Friday night, it's time for the halftime show. The Los Angeles Clippers in front against Denver. They've been relentless attacking the rim, dominating in points in the paint, and the bodies down low have been banging away. They felt the impact from Marcus Morris. He's up to 14 points, and also has grabbed 5 boards. Also, a strong first half for Denver. Just a shooting exhibition so far. It seems like they can't miss from long range. Getting it done early, Paul Millsap. He's got 4 points. He's also contributed on the glass. And now, let's check out the other games still going on. The Detroit Pistons are ahead against the Celtics in Boston. That one's in the 4th, and they've got an 8-point advantage. And the other game's still underway. Out at Phillips Arena, the Hawks have the lead against Chicago, up by double digits in the 3rd. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Just absolute domination in this one for Morris. He's got 14 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Denver. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. The drive by Rondo. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Porter. Yes, and the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
For Denver, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Rondo. Rondo off the pick from Batum. From deep, George. And it's sent back by Porter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
He kicks to Morris. They need this. That one wide left.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, but a lot of momentum here offensively.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Some very valuable players right here. Big men who can create turnovers for their teammates inside. These are the power forwards and centers with the most assists in the past month. 5th on the list, Nick Batum.
And these are some of the most complete players in the NBA. They're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing, too.
Yeah, that's the element of their game that puts them in a different category, a special category amongst low post players. I mean, they've got court vision, they see things, they anticipate, and they're much better at that than their peers. That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Millsap. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Morris passes to Millsap. Paul George with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Hits the bucket. 6 points for him.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
To the middle. Here's Porter. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Nuggets lead by 8. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. And George kicks to Rondo. He feeds it to Morris. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Morris has got 17 now.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
George dishes to Batum. Passes it to Rondo. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The feed to Morris. Outside Rondo. The Clippers keep it alive.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
He dishes it to Porter from downtown, and that one's good. Porter's got 12 points here in the second half. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Here's Jackson. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And fouls called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Talk about great numbers for Porter. He's got 21 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
And Porter drops them both.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Here's Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot. Kevin, well, we got a moment here. Let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. First in assists, 4th in field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
The pass to Beverly. Left side, George. Looking to end the run. Green with the rebound.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
The dish to Morris. The three. The Clippers grab the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson. Here's Beverly. And he banks in the layup.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The drive by Gordon. And that one's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Back to George. Fades. No luck.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Stolen by Jackson. And that one is hammered home.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
And the Clippers making a change here.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
George gets a screen from Beverly. A nice shot by George. George has got 9.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
And that one's good by Porter.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
1:29 left in the third. Batum fires. Through that, and he slams it one-handed.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. Pass to Rivers. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The second effort. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon kicks to Morris. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Dishes it to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 31.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Kicks it to Morris. Launches it. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Feeds it to Beverly. He kicks it to George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Morris. Jacks up a 3. No good. Here's Porter. Can't get it to go. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Tune in next Tuesday night, February 9th. The New Orleans Pelicans go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Live from Brooklyn. Make sure to catch it.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. They've got Batum. Also DeMarcus Cousins out there. Paul George is out there with Marcus Morris. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Gordon. And he sinks the second. Now here's Batum. Got a piece of it. He feeds it to Morris. Denver grabs the miss. The shot by George, no good.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Here's Porter. Makes it off the glass. Porter's got 35 in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Outside, George takes the 3. That doesn't go either for George. Denver leading by 14. Here's Porter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one. This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. And Batum kicks to Morris. Offensive rebound.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
Yeah, it's the anticipation more than anything. It's understanding where that ball is going before anybody else on the floor does.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to power through it and go get it. Guys, pretty inspirational stuff.
Dozier passes it to Porter. Batum with the steal. And now Batum pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Boy, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for New Orleans.
Clippers trail by 12. George passes to Beverly. Back to George. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just degrading right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense. That's for sure.
Morris inside, defended by Beverly. Millsap misses. The Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Good. Morris has got 19 points. The Nuggets leading by 10. And finished off by Porter.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Well, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Here's Beverly, defended by Morris. Batum, good.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Morris kicks to Porter. The 17-footer gets it to go. Porter's got 43 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Morris, no good. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Porter. He's tightly guarded. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George with the steal. Goes up, hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
The Nuggets leading by 7. And here is Morris. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
A lot of stuff going on around the league. The game I'm looking forward to is the Bucks. I think that should be a close one.
Here's Porter. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morris. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Millsap a screen on Cousins, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Dozier. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Looked like he was maybe showboating a little bit. That fadeaway, really no reason for it.
Rondo kicks to Morris. And there's the feed to George. Clippers moving the ball around. Morris, no good.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And stolen by Cousins. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Cousins. And now just a 3-point Denver lead. He dishes it to Porter. Trying to get back on track. And that one's good. Porter's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's missing.
It's stolen by Morris. Gives him the lead pass. Great D that time from Batum.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Rondo. Rondo off the pick from George. Rondo dishes to George. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. That's him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got it pretty clean.
Lukic slams it back in.
That's how to make your mark on the board with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on the second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Now the pass to Morris. Puts it up from 12. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 8th assist here tonight. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Millsap a screen on George. Back to Millsap. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
And George, here we go. Cousins. Rondo kicks to Batum. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It is now to Porter. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
LA's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Morris kicks to Cousins. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
How about the night Cousins has had? He has 9 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
For Denver, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Porter. That one a little long. And the Clippers all time here. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Dishes to Morris. Pass to Porter. For the win. It's good! Barron's the game-winning shot!
Nothing but zeros on the clock as he drains the winner. What a finish.
And he never had a doubt. He was celebrating the moment it had left his hand.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA and 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.